Julianne and her parents lived in Peru. On Christmas Eve in 1971, 17-year-old Julianne was on a plane that was flying from Lima to Pucallpa in Peru with her mother, Maria. They were traveling to meet Julianne's father, who was working in Pucallpa. Unfortunately, the plane never arrived. During the flight, it was hit by lightning and broke up above the rainforest. Julianne fell over 3,000 meters to the ground and landed still in her seat, and amazingly still alive. Everyone else on board died. Julianne had a broken bone in her neck and cuts to her arms, but surprisingly, she could still walk. First of all, she tried to find her mother. Unfortunately, she couldn't see her, so decided to look for some food instead. Luckily, she found some sweets, which passengers had taken with them for the Christmas holidays. This was the only food that she found to eat. Julianne's father was a biologist who had spent a lot of time in the rainforests in Peru with his family. Fortunately, he had taught Julianne some important lessons in how to stay alive. The skills that Julianne had learnt helped her in the rainforest. When she found a small river, she knew that if she followed it, it would take her to a village. It also gave her fresh water to drink and a natural path through the forest. She walked and swam for 9 days until, as expected, she found an empty hut made of wood. By chance, she also found a boat. Julianne wanted to leave, but she didn't want to take the boat because it wasn't hers. So she waited. Luckily, hours later, the men who used the hut came back and found Julianne. They helped to look after her, and the next day took her in the boat down the river to a place where there was a small aeroplane which could take her to the hospital in Pucallpa. No one really knows why Julianne lived and everyone else died on the FL8, but everyone agrees that it is an amazing story.